My name is Emily. I am 24 years old. I live in a small town in Illinois. When I was young, I dreamed of a happy life. I wanted to get married. I wanted children. I wanted a house and a good man. I thought love was easy, but I was wrong. I met James when I was 22. He was 25. We met at a friend's party. He asked for my phone number. I gave it to him. The next day, he sent me a message. He asked, "Do you want to meet for coffee?" I said, "Yes." We met in town. We talked for hours. I liked him. We saw each other many times after that. He made me laugh. He gave me flowers. He called me every night. After 6 months, I told him, "I love you." He said, "I love you too." I believed him. We were together for 1 year. I worked at a small bakery. James worked at a car repair shop. We did not have much money, but I was happy. Then one day I felt sick. I thought it was a cold, but the next day I felt worse. My best friend Sarah said, "Maybe you are pregnant." I said, "No, I don't think so." But I was not sure. I bought a test. I waited. The test showed I was pregnant. I was shocked. That night, I went to James's apartment. I looked at him and said, "I have news." He asked, "What is it?" I said, "I am going to have a baby." He was quiet. He looked at the floor. Then he said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, I did a test. I am sure." He said, "This is not a good time. I am not ready to be a father." My heart broke. I said, "But we love each other." He said nothing. He only said, "I need time to think." That night, he did not kiss me. I could not sleep. In the morning, he left early. He said, "See you later." But I knew something was wrong. After that, James stopped calling. He did not answer my messages. He did not want to see me. One day, I went to his apartment. I knocked on the door. He did not open it. I sent one last message. He replied, "I can't do this. I'm sorry." That was the last time I heard from James. I sat on my bed and cried. I cried for hours. I could not believe it. I was pregnant and alone. I told my mother and father. My mother cried with me. My father said, "We are here for you, Emily." I moved back to my parents' house. Every day I felt more tired. My stomach grew bigger. I went to the doctor. I saw my baby on the screen. I heard her heartbeat. I worked at the bakery until the baby was born. One night, I had strong pain. My mother took me to the hospital. The nurse said, "You are going to have the baby tonight." I was scared. I held my mother's hand. After a few hours, I heard a small cry. The nurse said, "It's a girl." They gave her to me. She was beautiful. I said, "Hello, baby. I am your mother. I named her Lily." Lily cried a lot. I was very tired. I did not sleep much. I changed her diapers. I fed her. I held her when she cried. Sometimes I sat on the bed and cried too. James never came. He never called. He did not ask about Lily. One day I saw him in the park. He looked at me and said nothing. I wanted to shout, "How can you leave your baby?" But I said nothing. When Lily was 5 months old, I went back to work. My mother watched her when I was working. I missed Lily, but I needed the money. When I got home, I was tired. My back hurt, but my daughter needed me. I cooked dinner. I cleaned the house. I fed Lily. I put her to sleep. I never stopped. Every day was busy. Lily grew fast. My mother helped me a lot. She held Lily when I took a shower. She made dinner when I was tired. My father did not talk much, but he played with Lily. I was thankful for my parents. Sometimes I saw James in town, but he never said hello. Money was a big problem. My job at the bakery did not pay much. I bought only what we needed: baby food, diapers, and clothes. I did not buy clothes for myself. I wore old shirts. I did not care about how I looked. I only cared about Lily. When Lily was sick, I stayed home. My boss was not happy. He said, "You can't miss so many days." I said, "My baby needs me." He said, "Be careful. You need this job." I felt scared. I did not want to lose my job. I needed it for Lily. Time went by. Lily turned 2. One Sunday, I took her to the park. She ran on the grass. Then I saw James again. He was with another woman. They held hands. I looked away. I did not want Lily to see him. She did not know him. He was her father, but he was not in her life. A few days later, I got a letter from the housing office. They said I could get a small apartment. I was happy. I packed our things. My father drove us to the new apartment. The apartment had 1 bedroom and a small kitchen. In the new apartment, life was hard. I worked. I took care of Lily. I paid rent. I cooked simple meals. Some nights I felt lonely. I missed talking to someone. But I never missed James. I did not want someone who left. I wanted peace. I wanted love that stayed. Lily was now 4 years old. She asked many questions. One day she looked at me and said, "Mom, do I have a dad?" I froze. I said, "Why do you ask?" She said, "At school, my friend said her dad picks her up." "Do I have a dad too?" I said, "Yes, you have a dad, but he does not live with us." She asked, "Why not?" I said, "He made a choice. He did not want to stay." She looked at me and said, "But I have you." I smiled and kissed her head. "Yes," I said, "you have me, and I will never leave." I thought about everything: the tears, the nights alone, the fear. Then I looked at Lily's smile. Yes, I thought, she is happy, and I did it all alone. You can face many hard times, but as long as you have love, you will always